Hello, future developers. Welcome to the continuation of our card components. Okay, so let's say thank you card component. So in our previous lesson, this is what we were able to achieve. Okay, for our document structure, and then this is what we want to achieve. Okay, so now would want to work on the document structure for the buttons. Okay, so that said, let's get started. So I'm going to open VS Code. Okay, so in my VS Code, I'm going to just type into. Let's take this div down. So inside this side info, there's a div. Okay, we are going to start working with our buttons. So I'm going to create another div called button main or button btn underscore main. Okay, press enter, and then this is going to house our buttons. So I'm going to create button. So btn button. And then I'm going to put type here. So type, we have different types of buttons. Okay, so you can see the various types. Okay, submit button, reset menu button, but let's use button. Okay, just the normal button. Okay, so you can see it popping up. And then we would want to press enter. And then I'm going to have to give it an ID. Okay, so an ID, let's give it an ID. So our ID is going to be called btn1, btn underscore 1. Okay. And then our button is going to be called donate. So donate. Okay, so we have the donate. Okay, so now, so this particular donate button wouldn't have an icon, so would want to do that of the other icons as we see here. So the icons, okay, these buttons with icons. So to do that, so is VS Code. So I'm going to have to type, just take this, and then I'll do, or better still, I can just copy this code, or let me hit here, then I'll hold Shift Alt and then the down arrow key. Oops, just give me that. Okay, so I highlighted all Shift and then the down arrow key to copy and then paste it, the same thing. So here we are going to call this button button 2. So btn underscore 2, and then I'll change its name. Actually, we want an icon, so we don't want this name. So I'm just going to have to copy the icon that we have here. Where is our icon? The Ionic icon. Okay, so this is our Ionic icon. I'll copy it, then I'm going to paste it here. That's inside our button 2. Okay, so you can see we have the icon, but this time around we don't want the icon. We want an icon name person add. So we want an icon name person hyphen add hyphen outline. So outline, we have outline. So let's spell outline. Outline. Okay, my person is wrong, so person. Okay, so you can see we have a person image here. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight it's this Shift Alt and then the down arrow key. Let me give it some space so that it reads well. We read it well. So I'm going to name here button 3, and button 3 we are going to use the Instagram icon. Okay, so I'm going to take this out and I'm going to type logo hyphen Instagram. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, so we have the Instagram logo as you see on your bottom left corner of my browser. Okay, so now outside this div, okay, we want to create this particular button. Okay, so this this button, okay, have their own container like with this, and then this should be outside the container. Okay, you can decide to do it anyway, but this is how the approach I used. Okay, so now we want to achieve this. Okay, this. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to have to create our button. So button is going to be an ID. So I'm going to give it an ID. So button hash. Let's call it copy underscore btn. So copy underscore btn. Okay, and then just here I'm going to say at by Kelvin Fusu. And then all I have to do is to copy our ionic, the code for our ionic icon, and then I'll paste it in between the opening and closing tag. Okay, so you can see we have add by Kelvin Fusu with the Instagram icon. We don't want the Instagram icon, we want the copy icon. So I'm going to have to type copy, oops, copy hyphen, let's use outline. Okay, so you can see we have the copy icon now. So if we have the copy icon here. Okay, so yeah, this is it for the document structure of our HTML. Let me format it so we see it well. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, so next we'll work in our CSS in the next lesson where we'll learn to actually style it to achieve something like this, or better still this. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching, and then I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.